Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is March 27th, 2021, and this is episode 247. Today we're looking at Belle. This is a Zenescope comic, and an oversized issue at that. It is a one-off. It's called Thunder of the Gods is the name of this story. And it came in at $5.99. Excuse me. And when we take a look at the cover, we get a good shot of Belle. She's kind of just charging the camera. I do believe there was a variant cover of this. I can't remember what it looked like, but I'm pretty sure that it looked a little nicer than this. They show her kind of running through what looks to be some kind of city, old-time part town of city of New York, because it looks like the Chrysler building's back there. I'm not quite sure what part of this is, but kind of like the older portion of the city on Manhattan. This is a not recommend, unfortunately. I was really disappointed because I love the way it started. I was just really into it. And let's take a look and see who worked on this book. The writer was Dave Franchini. The artwork was by Ishmael Canales. The colors were Juan Manuel Rodriguez, and the letters were Kurt Hathaway. Editor was Dave Franchini as well. Okay, and we get a nice little blurb about it here, and you can see some of the other covers here that were also available. If you want to go ahead and freeze or pause and look at that. But Belle is basically kind of based on the Beauty and the Beast. She's Belle from that. Her name in here is Annabelle DeMarco, but the nickname is Belle. So we get this great start about kind of the Greek mythology background, how it started, how all the gods became to be. And it's really pretty nice. They really go into a lot of detail, some good drawing. Talks about the Titans, the Cyclops, the gods of Olympus, the original primordials. That's what we're looking at here on this thing, is the primordials, and then how the gods of Olympus were able to overcome the Titans, and the Titans took over the primordials. It was pretty good. I really enjoyed this portion, and it turns out that it's a young girl actually giving a report on Greek mythology. And you get this nice shot of here, the classroom, and the people, like this guy's dressed up like Zeus, I guess, and then someone's here that looks like Athena or something like that. So they're all kind of dressed up giving their reports. So it was kind of a nice start to this. And she gets a call from her friend Mel. And what we find out is this actually took place earlier. And that's one of the things about this story. It jumps back and forth. You know, you have the now. So you got this earlier, then, now type thing going on. And it has to do with the Cyclops, but we don't know it at the time. So it's hard for me to go through this story as like consecutively, because it is jumping around, because this is now it goes back to then. And basically, there is this friendship between Mel and Belle. I guess they're best friends, and they kind of go back and forth a little bit. And Belle kind of wants her not to be so involved with her superhero life, but Mel feels she needs to prove that she needs her around, and it is proven in this story. But the story itself is just not that compelling, and unfortunately, I cannot give it a recommend based on that. So here's the, it's bouncing back and forth, so it's hard for me to really tell the story. This is the Cyclops. He is the evil guy. He is keeping his younger brother captive for some reason, and we don't really see him till later, because now it goes earlier again. And she kind of sneaks into this building. She thinks something's going on there. And I wish they would have gone into what more Belle could do in this. I know she's got a lot of attributes as a human. She's got like extra special normal human things like agility and speed and climbing and all that kind of stuff, acrobatic. I don't think she's like a superhero. She's more along the lines of Batman, probably. So she's gone down in this basement, and she finds out that this Cyclops is actually being held captive, and he's the younger one. So she set out to free him. And then the older brother comes in and tries to stop her, and then we get a fight that ensues. And this part is actually, and then we get another flashback. It just kind of was herky-jerky in the delivery. I think if it would have been straightforward, it would have been a little bit better. But the story itself, like I said, is just not that compelling. She is able to free the brother, and the house collapses on her, and Mel's able to help her get out of it. And that's pretty much it. And she just leaves this Cyclops here for the police to arrest. So apparently the police know about these Cyclops things. And we have the end here. So that's it. Art in it's okay. The writing was fine. It just, I think the story to me just was not very compelling. So I cannot recommend it. What I can recommend is Robin Hood Cult of the Spider Queen, which I did review on this. Joe Bruscia did a nice job on the story on that. Also introducing this new character, the Spider Queen, which I think may be a reoccurring character, hopefully. And maybe they'll bring back Iron Maiden, because that was in the arc before this. She is a new character as well. Also, The Black Knight versus Lord of the Flies. I have not read this one. This is Joe Bruscia as well. Myths and Legends, Dark Princess. This is Joe Bruscia as well. Busy guy. I don't know. I might do a flip through on this. Then we have Gretel, Dark Watchers, part of the Grimm universe. And that's written by Brian Hawkins. And then we have a virtual con here for Zenoscope, I believe. And Van Helsing 50, number 50 on this. Joe Bruscia again. The virtual cons again. And then we get some ads for trades for back issues of Belle. Former issues. But right now, I can't recommend this. So I'll let you know, I am recommending from Zenoscope Robin Hood, and also the The Courier, written by Ralph Tedesco. That's been very good. I think it's on issue 2, or it's coming out to issue 3 next. All right, 32 pages of content here, $5.99. If you're a fan of Belle, maybe you'll be interested in this, but I just didn't think it was that good. Okay, well, everybody, thank you for stopping by and watching my review. As always, please like, please subscribe, please leave comments. We'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. This is Indie Comics Jones bidding you adieu.